Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about the giant Danio. One of my all-time favorites, definitely an underrated fish. You want to get them, at least 5 or 6 of them together in a school. And so I would say the minimum tank would be a 29 gallon would be absolute minimum, but ideally like a 40 breeder or 55 would be best. They can get fairly big. They usually max out between 4 and 6 inches, and they are really active. That's why it's nice. That 55 is nice because you have the 4 foot span, right? The 4 foot length on that footprint. It's probably the best tank as far as a minimum size. Certainly, if you had 29, that is pretty small. 40 breeder, that's 36 inches long. It's better, but really a 55 is probably, long term is the best fit, especially if you're keeping them as you should, which is in a school of 5 or 6 at the minimum. I have 18 in here, and they are doing fantastic. They are community fish, so you want to keep them with other, peaceful fish. They can roll with some semi-aggressive fish. Some people do put them in as what's called a dither fish with cichlids, more aggressive cichlids, which a dither fish is a fish that's fast and that just distracts the cichlids so they're not chasing each other, they chase the Danio. I've never seen it work long term. I think overall it stresses out the Danios and then they die. But they are extremely hardy. They're one of the hardiest fish. They are cold water tolerant, but they do enjoy warmer waters as well. I have this tank at 75.8, I believe, and they're perfectly happy. Like with any fish, you want to feed a high quality flake or pellet, and they'll do just fine on that. You can throw in anything in there and they'll gobble up though if you want, frozen foods or bloodworms. And yeah, they are just extremely active. Definitely add a lot of life to the aquarium. This is a 120 gallon tank, and they're about 2-3 inches, so they all will put on another 2-3 inches and fill out this tank really nicely. And yeah, so that's about it. I think they're one of the most underrated fish. They're actually extremely beautiful in my opinion. As they get bigger, their fins will turn a nice red color, and then they'll have this really beautiful blue lines, horizontal lines. And so I think for a community tank, if you want action, you want activity, you want something that's easy, you don't have to worry about, in terms of water parameters, super easy to take care of, has a lot of personality, brings a lot of life to the tank. I think that the giant Danio is a hugely underrated fish and one of my all-time favorites. So yeah, if you got any questions, go ahead and comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. All right, thanks so much. Take care.